This is the number 3 pellet stove controller, QuadraFire pellet stove controller that Charles sent me. Okay, Google, thank you. Charles sent it to me for repairs. I currently have it on the startup mode with the combustion fan running. You can see that because the combustion fan indicator is on. I have an igniter, a combustion fan, and an auger. So that combustion fan with the controller at thermocouple at room temperature and not calling for heat. That combustion fan is on for approximately 10 minutes when you first plug it in, and it runs on its own. After the 10-minute mark, it's expected that the controller will shut it off and allow you to do other functions as well. So the test here is waiting for the controller to turn off the combustion fan. So that should happen just about any minute now. So we'll just wait for that. While we're here waiting, notice that there's two LEDs on the side of the combustion box. The green one I've tested and it comes on at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and the red one comes on at 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. When the red one comes on, it will turn off the element if it's calling for heat. Okay, Google, thank you. So there is my 10-minute timer. I'm just waiting for this for the controller timer itself to elapse and turn off that light so I can call it good. I know it's already functioning because I've noted on here that my 10-minute timer works fine. The 2-minute timer is also noted on there. That's the one for the auger. It also checked out. And the element does turn off after about 7 minutes. That's my E mark. With all that, I'm still waiting on the controller to go ahead and turn off the combustion fan before I move on to the next phase of the test, and that is to confirm that the green light and the red light will come on at the temperatures I've indicated. I've made this one here, what came to me, it had a couple of modifications inside. Somebody previous to me had tried to make some repairs to it, and there was a couple of red wires added in. It was noted on the controller that it had red wires. I took all that out and cleaned up the electronics around it, cleaned up the circuit board, tried to fix it as best as possible. There it is. The combustion fan just went off, so that's the controller turning that off. So like I was saying, the repairs that I made took out the 2 red wires. I put in some changes of my own, fixed it all up, got it going. I also had to replace the filter capacitors, as I did on the other units, by the way. So this one is fully functional. Now I'm going to turn this around so we can have a look at the red and green light. So it's going to be difficult to see right now, but I've got the red and green, or green and red light here. And I'm at room temperature, so I'm going to turn up the temperature a little bit. And that should cause the green light to come on. And nothing, whoops, I got to call for heat first. I'm sorry. Let's call for heat. So there it is. My 3 lights are on. I'm calling for heat. So the element is on, the combustion fan, and the auger is on. So I've got the green light on. So there, I'm on the edge, and nothing should happen to my lights in the back, but I'm able to turn the 300 degrees Fahrenheit indicator on and off. So I've got it on now. I'll go look, and we are at 313 Fahrenheit. So that is correct. So I'm going to continue ramping up the temperature, and when I do that, the red light will come on, and when it does, we should see the igniter lamp go off. So that's basically the controller turning off the igniter. So here we go. I'm approaching temperature, although it's slower than I think it is. There it is. So I'm able to turn it on and off by controlling the temperature into the thermocouple. So I'm on the very hairy edge there, and the temperature indicated is 1200 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what I've noted on the box, upside down. So let me stand up again, and let me turn this back around. So for all testing that I've done here, all the timers work fine, the relays work fine, the controller's working well. My element will shut off. Just a note that on this kind of controller, the auger runs full time. It's a really slow geared motor. It runs full time. Let me turn off my temperature here so that I can save the battery there. So the auger runs full time, like I was saying. There's no on and off. And just so you know, I do have a convection room fan indicator here. But on this controller, the controller does not control the convection room fan. That is done with a switch inside your furnace, so I do not have a reason to test that on this controller. So Charles, I want to thank you very much for sending me your 3 controllers. I hope this answers all questions for you about them functioning and being repaired. If you have any questions, please be sure to call me or send me an email, and I appreciate your business very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.